Whoa! We got some big hits in this football game. Earl Skakel in the house. We just be chilling on the worldwide internet. I welcome you to the show. What up, Big Bones motherfucking Jones? Of course, Lois hasn't been coughing all night. And now she be coughing. Now we got corn diff. Streaming, we've got, of course, Steel Tome. I mean, we got them all. I did not switch the camera around. I've done nothing to the camera. So you have a lot of streaming options right now. So I appreciate you guys tuning in to the Earl world. And you guys let me know if the TV sound is too much for you. I'm just trying to adjust the camera so it's an optimum range for you kids. And I want your guys' viewing enjoyment. Let's try this. There we go. Let's see how that works. I don't know what to do about that. The Earl sign is backwards. I've had many people tell me that. What does landscape mean? What it is now? That's how little I know about. Yeah, that was wild. He did spit on him, though. You can't do that. You can't be spitting on people. I'd be interested to see what Prescott said to him. Because right before he spit on him, he... Oh, okay. Thank you, kid. Yeah, I mean, that's how little... I mean, I do like the presentation. You get the whole Earl sign. You know, you get a little bit better of a background, I would say. So we got right now, just for if you guys are bored by this, you got Steel Toe streaming, Shmuel Buckman streaming. I mean, who would want to miss that? Corn Diff, and I'm sure many other dabble freaks. Yeah, I mean, he might have called him the N-word or something, you know. Which, of course, two black players can't say that to each other, but you can't spit on the guy, especially with the ref right there. I mean, William Zoom told me about the setting, and I fixed it. So I'm not sure what the deal is. But we're here. And of course, nothing in the Earl stream is ever... you know, it breaks my heart to see that Perry Caravello... I'm not trying to be like Kevin Brennan and go over people's numbers, but Perry right now has 853 people watching. That makes me want to quit the business. Because he might be the most unfunny person I've ever met in my life. And I've met a lot of unfunny people, like a lot. He stands out. But you know what? That's the. I mean, I'll check it again. I checked it before I hit stream. Piven is up there. That's a fact, Jack. But Perry is awful. Like, just awful. And the fact that he has 900 people watching, I just don't understand that. I don't find him funny. I don't find his crew funny. I don't find anything about what he does funny. But, you know, I'm wrong. You know, there's 7 people in here and 853 people watching. I just don't. I don't understand that. I really don't. And I'm not a hater either. I just. My mind is blown. So I'm just going to concentrate on me. And hopefully I can I mean, I know I've known him since that cult following, which is funny to me. I mean, I met him at Canoga Park Bowl when he gave me his business card and told me he was going to be the next big action star. So, you know, and that's 24 years ago, something like that. Mind blown. But, you know, it is what it is. And I just have to concentrate on what I can do. But see, I don't think he is in on the bit. That's the funny thing. But I know, I mean, Super Tips is but I mean he was almost pre-Dabbleverse. You know, I don't think he is, Kip. I disagree. I think I think that he honestly thinks he's going to be a TV star still, or a movie star, or whatever. I mean, I know him. Like, we're certainly not friends. When, you know, to be honest with you, we're not enemies. But what up, Zoom? We're just talking about Perry Caravello. He's that dumb. So, and I think Windy City Heat is, I mean, Tom Brennan is not funny in any capacity. I know him too. I mean, the only thing that made Perry funny was Don Barris and Mole, but, you know, even then it got a little one note after a couple years. But, and with Kimmel's involvement, you know, the project had legs, but I think with Tom and Bob, you know, I like Bob Levy, like him and I are cool, but I just think with those guys, it's just bullying. Hey, Perry, take a bath in Mountain Dew for $5. You know, I don't find it funny at all. But, you know, my humor isn't, you know, I like people who are actually funny. You know, this is just jackass for 25 years. Hey, let's fuck with this guy. And it's funny, but not 25 years in. I didn't know he was violent, to be honest with you. Um, I mean, I think the last funny thing that was involving Perry was I know when there was talk of a sequel, the TB, I'm sorry, I never went across the street from the Canoga Bowl. And I stopped going there after the security guy was killed. I was like, fuck this. And I don't even think the security guy actually worked there. He just loved the comedy. So he would just go there and hang out, and he'd take out the trash and whatnot. And then I think one night, it was always on Tuesday night, there was like not an Aryan gang, like an Armenian gang, and they had an initiation where they had to kill a black person, and James was taking out the trash, and they killed him, and I was like, fuck that. But the last funny thing that Perry did, and once again it was because of Don Barris, is apparently Perry was working at a print shop, so Don and Mole put in an order for movie posters of Windy City Heat 2 with someone else on the poster, and that was like 22 years ago. So I don't know, but enough people like it. I mean, obviously there's 853 people in there. I mean, Tom's always been kind of a shady dude. He'd show up at the Comedy Store, and he's like, you could tell he was trying to figure out a way to grift. And whether you like Don Barris or not, this is Don's creation. So I just think Tom's not really bringing anything new to the table. People love a train wreck, but this is the same wreck for 25 years. I just don't find it funny anymore. But I'm wrong. People are watching it right now. So what do I know? Buddhist priest, what up, baby? Who's to say I know it all? Clearly I don't. Got a good Cowboy, it's a good opening game. Whoa! Eagles and Cowboys, this is like a hockey game. There's pushing and shoving after every whistle. I love it. I wish more football games were like this. I'd be down. Oh, is the Chiefs-Chargers game tomorrow? I mean, I'm a Steeler guy, so I'll be up bright and early Sunday morning watching the Steelers and the Jets. Yeah, I mean, I don't tell people what to watch. I'm not telling you guys don't watch it. I just, I don't find it. I think my comedy palette is pretty sensible. And it's so one note. And Tom Brennan basically taking over. What up, Shandy? Tom Brennan taking over for Don Barris is like, it's kind of like the Airplane 2. None of the original cast, or none of the original producers or directors or writers were on Airplane 2. And you could definitely tell. Airplane was far superior. But it's kind of like that. But, what am I going to do? Maybe I should start sniping Shmuel Buckman. I just can't do it. There was definitely some holding on that one play. Hurts ran for about 20 yards. I think one guy was definitely being held. Roughing the passer. I mean, this game is really, I have no skin in the game in terms of who wins this game, but this is a fun game to watch. Roughing the passer, talking shit between every whistle. I kind of dig it, to be honest with you. And hockey's just, I think next week is rookie camp, and then the week after that, is regular camp. So I love this time of year. Football starting, hockey starting, baseball's in full wind up. Um, yeah, I mean I don't know what that guy was thinking, but I would really love to hear what Prescott said to him. Said something personal, probably about his mama, baby mama, or his wife, or something like that. I don't know if those two players have history or not, but I guess we'll find out after the game. So we'll see. Should be. I mean, it's a great game. Both defenses can't stop the other team's offense. So we'll see what happens in the second half. Yeah, I love October. September, October. Of course, hockey season. What up, SCVID show? Uh, Hockey doesn't start till the first week of October, but yes, we are back streaming. Trying to stream no later than like 7 p.m. my time, just because the numbers really dip. After because 7 p.m. my time, it gets to be Betty Bye time for the East Coast. So I get it. And we have a new rule here. No, this is not the IMAX stream. This is the horizontal stream on the phone. As you can see, I have nothing to hide. This is my iMac. Let's see what videos are being recommended to me. We got baseball ejections, LA Guns, Flyers, Rangers, rough stuff, Bad News Bears. I don't know what this is. Oh my God! Look how what is going on there? There's a video I did with someone. So there you go. So 8 seconds left. 21-17. Eagles are in the lead. Cowboys just called their last timeout. 15 seconds left. They just put 7 seconds on the crowd popped hard when I walked in for Roast Battle. It was very fun to judge Roast Battle again. 4 battles, 3 of them horrible, which, when the battles are bad, it's actually better for the judges and the hater and Moses because it gives us stuff to play off of. When the battles are good, there's really not a lot to say. You kind of just have to go, hey, that's a great battle. You don't really need any extra salt on it. And, you guys can check out the Roast Battle podcast I was on. Thank you for the comments that you guys left on the videos. Let me see. Other than Moses, it's a whole new crew. Yeah, I did see my friend Dan, who is, I guess, now taking pictures. He is very good friends with Jason Reitman. So it's going to be a long field goal here. He takes the pictures now, so it was good to see him. I always got along with him. Other than that, it's a whole new crew. Moses gave me a great intro. I never had a problem with Moses, to be honest with you. I think we all know who my problem's with. And if he was there, I would not have been up there. Zips, I think, are 9-1 now. 2 more games left in my season. It's going to be a long field goal, but this guy's got a leg. He's got a 65-yarder in him. So the Jews, I can't argue with that, Buddhist priest. So I don't know if I would judge it again. I think I was on it this week because I was on the Roast Battle podcast, and it was like the week of the return of Earl. But I don't know. Yeah, pretty much. I don't. I kind of felt bad. The one battle was some older fat dude and some semi-young fat Russian girl, and it was not very good. And here we go. The kick is up. It's good. 21-20. Um, the podcast, all the episodes I did with Roddy were wild. So I don't know. It felt a little Kill Tony to me. Where I was beating up on open micers, and that's just not my style. But they signed up for the battle. They signed up to be judged, so they knew what they were getting themselves into, and they had a good spirit about it. But I don't know if it's I would also only do it with judges I like. Like I get along with both judges. We've known each other for a very long time. So no, some don't though. Like you could tell the Russian girl was a little taken aback by me interrupting, but it was so fucking bad, the battle, that at one point she looked at me and goes, "Why are you heckling us?" And I snapped back, "Well, someone's going to make this shit funny." And the crowd popped pretty hard for that. So, but it's a totally new crowd. I didn't recognize any of the crowd. There's no Coach T anymore. There's no, I don't know, William. I don't know if Roast Battle shows the weekly show or not. I'm going to assume they do. It was a full room. The VIP area was not full. I think next to me there was like 3 or 4 empty seats in the front row. So definitely not packed. As it used to be back in the day, but pretty full. The crowd was good. The crowd was kind of hot, to be honest with you. And I don't know. I'm sure Moses told him. I don't know what Ross and Moses' relationship is. I'm assuming they talk about the show and whatnot, but I don't really care. I definitely made the show, to be honest with you. The one battle that was so fucking bad, the crowd voted for me. Like, I won the battle. I don't think I've ever seen a judge win a battle before. So, that should tell you everything. But Lois is napping right now. I gave her a full brush, and she's tired. I would do it. I would judge again if it were like my buddy Omid and Doug Fager. But to me, that's kind of what signaled the downturn of the show, is when roast battlers were the judging. It's like the judges used to be special. It used to be Theo Vaughn, Ralphie May. No, I did not get paid for it. Why change? I did it for fun. But if they, like, I saw a few of the comments on, she did not get her haircut. They've been so jammed that, why get paid for the weekly show at Roast Battle? For 5 years, I didn't get paid. We got paid one time, and that's when we went to La Jolla to travel. So I had to pay for my own hotel room. And we got paid $200. And I was doing it with my girlfriend at the time, Whitney Rice. So I obviously split the money with her. So 5 years, I made $100 on the weekly show. That's comedy in a nutshell. And then ban the guy. I mean, my name at the Comedy Store is pretty good, but and the new hater Mexico, he's a funny guy. So he's. I mean, it's different how he does it, but I would not want to ever hate again. You don't go from beating Jimmy Carr to roasting two open mic level comics. I'm good on that. But no, there's no way. It's a very different show. There's no wave. There's no autistic kid running around going battle, battle. There's no Coach T, he was the best part of the show, to be honest with you. Myself included. But it's like, listen, it's like anything. You can, at the end of the day, none of us are really essential to the show. I'm an angel guy, but it's a free hat, so relax. I mean, you could take Jeff out of the show, nobody would care. I mean, Jeff wasn't there, the show was fine. Dean Del Rey would get killed. He's not quick enough. And I wouldn't battle him anyway. He's not good enough. I win in life on all levels against him. So I don't have to suck up to famous comics. He does. And what I have on him from his music days, which he has no idea I have, that was my best thing with Roast Battle, research. Now, there was a little bit of a tay-to-tay on the YouTube comments when I said I don't meet with my opponents. Like when I would roast battle, I wouldn't say, hey, let's meet up. Fuck that. You want to write jokes on me? You write them. Figure it out. Because I'm gonna do my research on you. Trust me on that one. I mean, that is a very nice hat, to be honest with you. My friend owns a hat store, so it's. I don't even like the Dodgers. We got that. It actually wouldn't, because he is. Nobody really likes Dean up at the Comedy Store, so nobody would care. I'd spit in his face too. I don't respect him in any area of life. And when I would start talking about his music days, he would walk off the stage. I don't fuck around. I do my research. No, we don't do hype trains in here, A. Thompson. We don't. This is not that kind of a stream. Well, I apologize for that. But yeah, we don't. This isn't a song and dance stream. You have to go to Perry Caravello. We don't. This isn't a Kill Tony up here. This is not a variety stream. So, but I appreciate. Yeah, I got receipts upon receipts upon receipts. I mean, that was my best thing with Roast Battle. My research was. I would not do it with Jeff there. I mean, how weak would I look if I just said, fuck it. I believe what I believe, and I don't. No. Even if they paid me, like, nah, I got a soul, man. I just, no. I mean, I still get battle offers. Why the hell would I roast battle again? Why the hell, beating Jimmy Carr literally did nothing for me. So beating some local LA open mic comic. Yeah, but roast battle doesn't really do anything for you, to be honest with you. I mean, listen, I did the podcast and the weekly show. I don't think I got 5 new followers from it. Yeah, hey Thompson, I'd be down. Wayne Fraser. Um, I don't even know Shmuel, so I don't know why he would want to fight me. I don't know him. Never talked to him once. Biggest moment I got, I knew, this goes to my research methods. I knew of a comic I was battling who had a sexual assault in their past. Yeah, I love Kim Congdon. And they didn't know I knew, and they were fat. So I said, give it up for so and so. He's fat and he fucked a 16-year-old, so clearly he can't count calories or the age of consent. And the guy looked at me like, oh fuck. Anyway, I haven't talked to him since, and you know what? I'm okay with that. Hey, hit the like and subscribe button. I only had one rule with Roast Battle. If it was true, it was on the table. I didn't make up stuff. I didn't lie. But I, I was very honorable in that situation. And if I really liked you as a person, I would ask you if there's any topics that are off the table. Well, they did have that show, Historical Roast, it's very similar to that idea, but that's another show Jeff ruined. So I was promised to be on that show, and then what a shock! As soon as Jeff and his manager got involved, those guys didn't talk to me. And that's the funny thing is, oh, thank you, Ross, thank you. Oh shit. Thank you, Bert Perkins. No, but if I didn't like them and I had something on them that I knew they wouldn't like, I wouldn't ask them. Like when I roast battled Jesse Joyce, I asked him if it's I said I wasn't going to tell him what I was going to say. It was a joke about Greg Giraldo committing suicide. That was his best friend. I said, hey man, is there anything you don't want me to joke about? And to Jesse's credit, he looked at me and said, no, I'm good. So, I mean, Jeff fails upward, like he really does. It's really unbelievable. It's almost admirable. I mean, the reviews on his Broadway show are not good. He'll get work out of it. I mean, he's accused of what he's accused of. He gets a Super Bowl commercial. I mean, like, if I was accused of what he was accused of, I wouldn't get a Super Bowl commercial. So, that's just the way it goes. That's the business in a nutshell. That right there is the business in a nutshell. If you can make someone, I mean, of all the other comics in the world they could have given a Super Bowl commercial to, it's him. But that's his brilliance. Yeah. I mean, like, he literally fails upward. Like, look at all the specials he put out. Awful. He gets more. I'll have to work on that, TV. I'm not sure. No, he ain't in my game. I mean, go on, what is it, Paramount Plus? Watch every episode I'm in. So basically, every episode I'm in, Jeff is in, and point to one episode that he was funnier than me. You won't be able to. I'm not pointing you towards one episode in particular. Look at them all. Or just pick one random one. I was funnier in every single episode. Didn't help me at all. Almost hurt me. Basically hurt me. So, yeah, I didn't watch the MSG show. So, I don't watch Kill Tony. So, and people keep telling me to go on it. I'm like, I've already been on it like 6 times. Did nothing for me. Now maybe it might do something for me on Netflix, but what are you gonna do? I really don't feel the need to match wits with William Montgomery and David Lucas. No thanks. I'd rather not be known. I would say Tony owes Joe Rogan. Yeah, I mean, watch Pumping Mics. Attell's got a broken back from carrying Jeff. But, that's... You know, um, well, yeah. I mean, I would want to do like if I could pick a panel, like on Kill Tony. If Tony said, "Hey Earl, I want you to be on the show. You can pick your panel." I would probably say Brian Holtzman and Ryan O'Neal. Because I don't respect many of the Kill Tony comics as comics, so I just, I don't really care to match wits with them. And that's not me hating on the show. It's just, you know. I mean, I don't really know Kyle. I mean, Rogan would be cool. Me and him always have gotten along. But I think me and Holtzman would have a really fun time, and O'Neal. I mean, I'd go on with Emo Phillips and the Unknown Comic. And I get along with Red Band. I've always gotten along with Red Band. Well, I mean, I respect Collinsworth because he played the game. Yeah, I mean, I would put people over. But I also have a mean side to me where someone put, like, if David Lucas said anything to me, it's like, bro, you don't want to start this war. You know, you just don't. So, but, that's just how I am. I believe Kurt Perkins is in the house. Yeah, I mean, it's got to burn David Lucas that Cam Patterson got on SNL. You know. But I just don't think he's that funny. I mean, every other word's N-word this, N-word that. Just like it's funny once or twice, but, it loses its effectiveness. And if he came for me with what I have on him, just take a knee. Take a knee. I'd get up and walk off. If I was doing an interview with Rogan, Joe invited me, and Brian Callen just kind of did like a pro wrestling run-in. I would say, Joe, I told you beforehand, appreciate the time, I'm out. And I'd look at Callen and go, you're a piece of shit. And if you have a problem with me saying that, do something right now in front of Joe. He'll break up the fight. And Joe could kick my ass, but I'm quicker than Joe. So I'll get 3 shots in on you before he gets over here. I mean, I think Cam, he's likable. He seems like the silly, goofy kid that could do well on sketches. I believe he did something inappropriate. I'll just leave it at that. I think his problem is going to be, the last couple of years, he's been on a show where it's not the funniest group of comics. So, he's in there with William Montgomery, Timmy No Name, David Lucas. Well, you're going into a writer's room now where, it's Emmy-nominated comics, Emmy-nominated writers. So you're probably the least funniest guy in the room. Whereas you're coming from Kill Tony, where you're one of the funniest guys in the room. So, some people do it, some people don't. I mean, I had a friend who got on SNL. He's a very funny guy, sold shows to Comedy Central. He was 1 season and done because he couldn't get sketches on. And the few sketches he got in, he was really fucking funny. But, it's from what I understand, it's very political, and, it's very hard to crack the wall of, the established people on the show. So, I mean, I would love to do the weekend update, but I'm way too old for that. Yeah, I mean that's another reason I wouldn't go back to the mothership. I don't want to run into Callan in the green room. Hey, buddy, how you doing? I'd be like, fuck off. Um, I mean, Birkin's just the man. I mean, Rob Schneider talked to Gutfeld directly today. I haven't heard anything, but yeah, I'm way too old for Weekend Update. They want people late 20s, early 30s. They don't want a guy in his mid 50s. I mean, that's just the way it works. Um, so, and I don't know if they would let me pick the writers. I don't watch anything with Brian Callen or Brendan Schaub, so I don't know, to be honest with you. So, I cannot answer that question. I mean, I like Michael Shea and Colin Jost. Well, you said it's launched a lot of careers, but well, not really. I mean, I don't think it did much for Jay Moore. I don't think it did much for my friend Aristotle. I mean, Punky Johnson. It's debatable. It's helped her get more road work. Um, yeah, Cam is on SNL, but I don't think it's launched anyone recently. I mean, I don't even know if it helped Leslie Jones, to be honest with you. Um, so, I mean, I don't know if it does give you big respect with the industry. It might impress a chat room, but yeah, but I don't think SNL helped Jay Moore. Like he was on it, but he was off of it pretty fast. And I think, for example, um, Shane Gillis was 100 times better off not getting SNL than the Asian kid. The gay Asian guy. Um, yeah, but I think Leslie Jones was going to be big anyway. I mean, listen, she's got a great look. Yeah, but he didn't get in those movies because of SNL. I think Leslie has a great look. There's virtually, um, you know, there's virtually no one in the world who looks like Leslie. So, um, I think she would have gotten those roles eventually anyway. I mean, listen, if someone offered me SNL, I would take it in 2 seconds. Um, so, um, I mean, I would kill it as the Weekend Update guy. And if I could bring in my own writers, I'd bring in Kevin Brennan and somebody from my past. Because, Weekend Update, I would go Norm Macdonald style. Kip Smith going hard in the paint. Yeah, I mean, I would say Pete Davidson was probably the last person that SNL broke. Um, for sure. Absolutely there. That's a fact, Jack. Oh, shit. Burt Perkins, when I was a kid, I thought there was nothing greater than SNL, and shit, your message just disappeared. Um, Hold on here. Man, this is the one thing I don't like about this. I don't know how to bring the message back up. Hold on, let me do some digging here. I respect. When I was a kid, I thought there was nothing greater than SNL. What was or is your comedy success pinnacle? Thank you, Mr. Perkins. I would say for me, I mean, roast battle's what I'm known for. and pretty cool that I was on Comedy Central 5 nights and 6 days. That's something that I will never. I mean, that's pretty fucking awesome. I mean, it was a miserable experience, to be frank, but probably I don't know if it's my pinnacle, but I absolutely enjoyed my experience on the jellies much more than I did roast battle. We're gonna give Perkins another. And we'll do a side order of Steve Stevens. I think Mr. Thompson, I think Pert was asking me what my pinnacle was. So, I mean, probably the coolest thing for me was at one point, Roast Battle was on the air. I'm Dying Up Here was on the air. Real Rob on Netflix was on the air. And The Jellies was on the air. So I was on 4 TV shows on like 7 different networks at one time. But I never got cocky or anything because I realized that, listen, they could all be canceled at, at any one time. Oh, I thought he asked me what my pinnacle was. I mean, the pinnacle. I mean, getting the Tonight Show couch when Johnny Carson was hosting in the '70s, because that was the only show that showed comedy. So it was a big deal to get on that show, but it was also an even bigger deal if you got the couch afterwards, because that meant Carson really liked you. So, that was pretty cool. Oh yeah, I mean, I would say, in my year, I mean, in the '70s it was the Tonight Show. In the '80s it was a sitcom, maybe even into the '90s, and now it's being viral. YouTube, TikTok, whatever. 100%. Because, once again, it was, the Comedy Store, Laugh Factory, and Improv. And, the Comedy Store just had the marquee value. So if you got on at the Comedy Store, you were a fucking star. And the industry went there every single night. Steelers, Jets, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to really get. I mean, obviously I'm a Steeler fan. I'm rooting for Pittsburgh, but it's hard. I mean, Rodgers and Metcalf haven't played a game together, so I don't know. I mean, the Steelers probably have the better team, but I think the Steelers should win that game. But it's hard because Rodgers, he's got to be rusty. He hasn't faced any live action. Metcalf I'm not worried about, but Harlan's awesome. But nowadays it's very hard to kind of, the pinnacle, the needle has moved. In terms of, it's about viral, it's about social media. And that's tough. I mean, I don't have horrible social media, but I don't have great social media, to be frank. I mean, on X and Instagram, I have a Boulder Johnny. If I had to open up for, if you had to, dead or alive, who would you choose? Rodney, Pryor, Carlin? Thank you very much, Boulder Johnny. I would, Norm MacDonald. Sorry, I don't really know. I've been eating the Belushi athlete breakfast and decreasing my spirit times constantly. Boulder Johnny in the fucking house. I mean, I don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, I think a lot of comics have moved back from Austin already. Because listen, whether you like LA or not, you still have to be here. Like, this is where everything gets made for the most part. And now Gutfeld's in New York, so I mean, Austin. Oh, Sanders. Um, like my friend Frank Castillo. He's in Austin this week. He's going up like in 7 days. I think he told me he has 19 shows lined up. So it really depends on what you want. Like if you want to make it, whatever making it means, you got to be in LA or New York. It's where everything's filmed. It's just the way it is. If you want to perform, I mean, Austin's a great city. Like I said, Frank's doing 19 shows in 7 days or something crazy like that. I love Robert Schimmel. Robert Schimmel's awesome. But I don't even know if it is A. Thompson. I mean, I have a friend of mine who just did a Netflix special, was relatively well promoted, and, nobody really cared. Yeah, Conan is very funny. Well, making it is different, Bert, to everyone. I gave a drunk open mic comic a ride home a couple years ago, and unfortunately, she's no longer with us, but she was basically telling me, Franco Harris, she was basically telling me how I've made it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She said, well, you've been a Comedy Store paid regular, you got a popular podcast at the time, you're working with Tyler, the creator, you were on Dying up here. And I'm like, oh, fuck, maybe I have made it. To me, I haven't, but to her, I had, because she had nothing. So, I mean, if I had to pick what making it would be to me, is, getting on Gutfeld. Because I think, like, Rogan would see that. Or like someone like Hinchcliffe would see it and he'd tell Rogan, hey, Earl killed on Gutfeld. Then I'd get on Rogan. I mean, if I could pick my path for the rest of this year, it'd be Gutfeld, Rogan, and a late night appearance. So, it's aiming high, but it's not completely out of the realm. So, getting on Howard Stern, but like, because then your social media gets bumped up. Like if I went on Gutfeld, I think the next day I'd get 5,000 new followers. And then, then you get on Rogan, you get, if it's a good interview, I'd get 20 to 50,000 new followers. And then, it just piggy banks after that. I mean, I have a friend of mine, she books a major club in the South, and she basically said, Earl, I don't book anyone who doesn't have 100,000 followers, less than 100,000 followers. And she's basically saying, Earl, I think you're really funny, but I'm never going to book you. That was kind of a cheap hit. This game is a great game, I'll be honest with you. So, and getting on some of the popular podcasts, it helps. I mean, it's a game. But once you get on one, you get on it. Like if I got on Rogan, I think Legion of Skanks would reach out to me. And then you get on that, and then, maybe someone like Bobby Kelly asked me to be on his podcast. We don't know each other, but he'd probably see it. Go, yeah, this guy's pretty funny. And then it just... David Naughton. I love that song he sang, Making It. I'm solid gold. I've got the goods. Didn't your management ask if you'd agree to go on with Schaub and Callen? No, I would not go on Rogan. I got a soul. And maybe that means I don't achieve a certain level of success. I would not go on Rogan with Schaub and Callen. At least Callen. I don't have a problem with Schaub. Um, I mean, I don't necessarily like Legion of Skanks because I think I think it's, um, I don't like panel shows where it's 5 or 6 people all shitting on someone. I'm better. I'm much better off one on one. Who might go after me, SC? Dave Smith would go after me. I mean, I don't know for what, but like he'd have another thing coming with me because I don't really care about returning on the show. Like, I don't take shit from anybody. So if you want to come after me, come after me. But I don't know what his angle of attack would be on me. Hit the like and subscribe buttons, Skakelites. Wayne Fraser in the fucking house. Thank you very much. Well, I mean, listen, I don't know a lot about Dave, and he'd probably feel safety in numbers with him, but as a roast comic, he'd no. I might not be the funniest person on earth, but I'm too fast. So, you know. Oh, what up, Corn Diff in the house? Sorry to go on at the same time you were, Corn Diff. I just, I'm trying to go on a little earlier. I know you were live, and you might still be live. I try not to go live when my friends are live, but sometimes I guess it's unavoidable. Well, I mean, I think with Gutfeld, the best way to do it is, I guess, Instagram and X. Nothing over the top. All right. Well, why was it your last show? I'm sorry to hear that. You just don't want to do anything over the top. Like when you guys commented on the Roast Battle podcast, that was fine. No one said Earl's the greatest comic of all time or whatever. It was, because sometimes fans, friends, I consider you guys both. You can hurt more than help when like you can't like message Gutfeld on Instagram or X and go, hey, Tyrus sucks. Get Earl on. Tyrus is a friend of Gutfeld's, so that's not going to help. I'm sorry to hear that, Corn Diff. I genuinely am. But I get it. I mean, I felt the same way with my podcast. I just wasn't making money on it. And, even though my last interview with Chris Nyland, the hockey player, was probably one of my favorite or probably one of my favorite interviews, I was just like, why am I doing all this work for no money? I'm not complaining. I'm just, I feel the same way as you do, Corn Diff. I mean, I think Inappropriate Earl was 367 episodes or something. I just don't like Brian Callen. He was creepy with Chandler when we were dating. He was creepy with Whitney Rice when I was dating her. But follow Corn Diff, everyone. I mean, follow me too. Subscribe to me and all that shit. But subscribe to Corn Diff as well. I really want this to, we all help subscribe to William Zoom. Like, we're like the little chat room that could. And, I want you all to get along with everyone. And by the way, there's a new rule. We haven't covered it yet in the Earlverse. Free Dabbleverse questions. Only. See you, Bert. Thank you very much for your super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Free Dabbleverse questions. Okay, well, I like William Zoom's honesty. Don't sub to me. It's raining or something in Dallas? Only when Doom is in the chat. Oh, a weather delay. Oh, I would love it if they played in a weather delay. See, that's one thing I miss about 70s football. Uh, a bomb could go off in the stadium. They'd still play. My coworker wrote and produced a pilot called Patience in the early 2000s. Looked funny, good idea, totally flopped, never picked up. Probably TV, my favorite pilot experience that I've ever done was I did a pilot. It was called Damaged Goods. It was a cross between The Office and Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And I was the creepy audiovisual guy. So scene stealing lines. I had like maybe 5 lines in the pilot. But, and this is Hollywood in a nutshell. We were on the Rizzoli and Isles set. The creators of the pilot had called in major favors, like the set designer had just won an Academy Award or something for set design. He was doing it for free. For the last scene of the pilot, we got a 3D camera, which at the time, this is 2012, which at the time was like unheard of to use. It was like $100,000 a day to rent it. We got it for free. Great cast. Melissa Villaseñor, my friend Robert Peters, who's like the go-to character actor guy in Hollywood. My friend Gabriel Tigerman. And everyone works from this cast. Like, all of us work. And, they never even pitched it. Isn't that crazy? I mean, they never even pitched it. So somewhere out there is a fully shot and edited pilot. Yeah, my buddy Alex Edelman is on that show. So, all right, well, I guess we have a weather delay in Philly, so maybe it's a good time for me to walk to my supermarket. We'll end the stream walking. Lois is sleeping right now. So we got to do this on the DL. While Lois is asleep. But she's fucking smart, man. Every time I try and leave, she knows. No, I'm going, well, that is a sex store, to be honest with you. I'm going to my Ready, Fit, Go place. Now look at her. Okay, she's passed out. All right, she didn't wake up. So, all right. Well, it's only, what time is it? It's not that late. Sometimes she hears it and sometimes she doesn't. So, Earl Skakel in the house. We got a weather delay. Since the messages disappear, if I don't read them, I'm not trying to be a dick. So there's the moon, nice full moon out tonight. Actually, the moon looks a little, I guess that's a full moon. It's not in the budget. All right, we got a pretty hot girl walking this way, so she looks to be about a B cup, possible camel toe. I'll let you guys decide. Maybe I know her. She's very tan, but yeah, she smelled good. Yeah, but unfortunately on this street, that could be a dude, in all honesty. That's a fact, Jack. This is West Hollywood, baby. You separate the men from the boys with a crowbar. Pew! All right. I'm still curious as to what they're going to do with this place. Now, since I've lived here, this place was a hospice and a halfway house. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I think that girl's measurements were 36, 24, 36, 8.5. Pew! Ho! All right. Whoa. Cut through the alley here. Hey, should I do my scene from Benchwarmers? Who did this? Ho! There's oh. I mean, that. Oh God, I can only imagine, William, what that house smells like. I mean, in 5 or 6 hours. There's the car wash where ICE is raided several times. Not lately, though. I think the ICE raids have pretty much stopped around me. This is a great sushi restaurant right here. I'll give him a little plug. The first thing I would do if I won the Powerball is I'd buy this billboard on Sunset. If you're traveling westbound on Sunset, just past Crescent Heights, it's like the first billboard you see because it draws your eyes, because it's right around the bend. And it's, I would just put Earl Skakel, at Earl Skakel on YouTube. Make the money, honey. Then I'd buy a house. Nothing too crazy. I really don't need much, to be honest with you. And I'd build a state-of-the-art podcast streaming studio. And then I'd probably make all the super chat money in the world, knowing my luck, after I win the Powerball. What the? I'm sure I'd have a few ex-girlfriends. Hey, Earl, how you doing? Get the fuck out of here, Newport. Shit. Oh, these guys are freaks. Oh, I gotta get these guys. These two twin brothers. They've been banned from like every market. Around here because they steal food. I'm trying to catch up to them, but I don't want to be too obvious, so I got to play it cool. They look like cartoon characters. Hey, mama. Hello, a new coffee shop here. This is the coffee shop I used to see Bryan Singer picking up young boys. I love this fucking business. That Lou Wasserman? I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to make you guys laugh. Here's a new restaurant. It's been open like 4 days. I've not seen one person in it. I mean, welcome to Hollywood. Man, these two guys are walking fast. I'm not going to be able to catch up with them. We'll cross over so we can see how empty John Reed is. I think, well, I mean, he probably made his money and can now, allegedly, of course, play with young boys' weenies. I mean, it is funny. I'd see him there so much, and every single time it was with a twink. So, you guys have AAA? Okay, what's wrong? Oh, really? Sure it's not the battery? Okay, I mean, sorry. Good luck. It's a pretty old car, so that's not surprising. This guy makes a fortune late night. Cookies. There's the Face place. Well, you know, the real fucking money pit is owning parking lots in downtown. One, because they make a lot of money. Two, you've got developers wanting that land to build condos and shit like that. So it's absolutely, I think, the smartest investment. But you're probably not going to be able to, you know, there's probably none that are available that would be profitable at this point. Because I had friends of mine that owned parking lots all around Staples Center, or crypto.com, whatever it's called. And they made a fortune selling them to realtors, like 10, 20 times what they paid for them. I should jump in one of those Waymos. Here's my old gym, John Reed Fitness. I've been told by several employees that I could go in there at any time and get my workout on. But really, oh, I mean, yeah, that's real estate's where it's at, man. Now, my cousin, whose mother was the lieutenant governor of Maryland, she used to own the top, this thing right here. It was a yoga studio. But she was a weird bird. I always kind of felt sorry for her because they essentially booted her off the East Coast, and I don't know what they told her, but you could tell they just told her, go to LA, we'll pay for everything. You're not ruining my chances of being the governor. Yes. No, Ashley's studio is about, I would say, 3 to 4 miles down. So, I think I took one class there. And, all right, here we go. We're ready, fit, go. We're going to put my stream down right here. And I'll let you guys enjoy the view. Yeah, boing. I'll be right back. I'll see you later. Okay. Oh, 100%. Big time Piazza alert. So thank you guys for, I know, listen, you have many viewing options right now. And although this might not be the most exciting stream in the world, there's worse right now. That's a fact, Jack.